We were thinking to use an agency to set up all of our essential application for software in China.
But you know what?
Let's do it our way!
We are going to explain first the Chinese essential apps and after the South Korean one. So it's gonna be more easier, I think. Do you know? Even kids use this application.
If you don't use them, you're not even gonna be able to buy a bottle of water.
The most essential app for China is WeChat and Alipay. You will need them for many reasons, but mostly because if you want to buy food from stands or from local shop, they will ask you for sure to pay by scanning QR code from like on WeChat or Alipay. And most of the time you can find the QR code on the stand, literally a big QR code. And you have only to scanner, put the price, the number of how much you wanna pay, and send it. It's very quickly and it's very fast. Like, I don't know if you never ever use it, Revolut or...
it's exactly the same as PayPal.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly the same.
So it's very quickly.
And to use them is really easily. You just need to download them from your store and need to log in on the app. You're gonna basically need only to use your phone number, and you can use it all around the world, and your name. And you have to be careful to type it correctly, because later on you will need to upload your passport and the name they have to match, so they can confirm that it's really you. It's really just proxy. And when you're gonna be there, you will mostly use Alipay to pay, because it's exactly done for that. And WeChat in China, they use it basically for everything. They use it for social media, they use it as a WhatsApp. And there is even a built-in function for the payments. And basically you're gonna mostly use it as a plan B in case your Alipay account maybe reject a transition. You can use it WeChat too, so you will never run out of option. Just carry some cash too, so you never know. Do you know that Google Maps doesn't work in China?
This is the application to find your way.
Google Maps in China is useless. It's not just because it's blocked, because even if you use a VPN, the coordinates are gonna be shifted and they're legally different in China. So basically, even if you're gonna be standing in a street, according to the map, you will basically sleeping in a river.
So, we suggest you to use a map and Baidu Maps, but we prefer most of the time a map because it's more visual.
But it's not only in Chinese, Federica.
Yes, we know, I know, but we were thinking, is a problem? I don't think so. So you just need to learn the icons, like the train is a train, the bus is a bus, and the blue arrow is you. So you have only to copy the address from trip.com or booking, wherever address you need, and just paste into a map or the other apps like Baidu, yes, and hit the blue button for go. It sounds difficult, but it's very easy. You can try, yeah. You would like to order a taxi, but they are too expensive?
Mate, use Didi.
If you need to call a taxi in China, you can use Didi. It's the Chinese Uber.
And the cool part of it is that you can open it inside Alipay or WeChat and they will translate everything for you. So if you have to send a message to the driver, you can write it in English and you will get it in Chinese. And if he's going to reply you in Chinese, you will get it in English. So there is not gonna be any awkward phone calls where you don't really understand each other. Just send a message.
Yeah, and we want to talk about the price. It's super cheap, it's super nice. And sometimes you can even do trip for 20-30 minutes and you're gonna pay a couple of euros. So it's very cheap and we suggest you to use it.
That was all we had to say about the most essential application for China for us. And now we will start directly with the South Korean one. I will speak immediately about the payments.
Yes, exactly. In Korea, you can use your card, but we suggest you to use Revolut or Wise, so you can convert your money without problem and without having to pay overcharges from the local banks. Yes.
Google Maps is okay in here.
But Naver is absolutely better. Google cannot give you walking direction or driving direction in South Korea simply for security law things. So we suggest you to use Naver Map. It's the king of Korea. So in these apps you can find everything.
Yeah, for example, if you're taking the subway and to reach your hotel faster, you have to get the exit 4, for example. Naver will tell you the exit that you have to take and the shortest way to get it. So it's really useful and it's really detailed. It's gonna tell you everything. And most of the application is gonna be in English. Only the searching function is a little bit tricky. Sometimes you cannot really find the English names. So we recommend you to use Google Maps to find the English name, and a lot of time you can find it even the Korean one under it. Just to copy it and paste it on Naver Map, so you will find it way more easier. You would like to order a taxi in Korea,
but you don't know which apps to use?
Do you know that there is an indispensable application if you need to call a taxi in your exact location?
And you know what? You don't need a Korean credit card, but you can select it in the apps, pay to the driver, and after when you arrive to your destination, you can directly pay with money, with cash. And this app is called Kakao. It's gonna be here or here, I don't know, wherever. And it's totally in English, so you don't gonna have any problem with the translation.
The last recommendation that we're gonna give in this video is about the translator, because you will probably need them, maybe not for speaking with native people, because nowadays a lot of people speak in English, maybe not in China, but in South Korea, yes. But if you need to translate menus or something that you find in the city and you want to understand what is written, maybe in the parks, you're gonna need a translator. For South Korea, I recommend you Papago. It's made from the same company that made Naver, and it translates very good, even the slang, so it's really good and on point.
Yeah, and for China you can use the translator inside WeChat. It's very powerful and it's way better than Google Translate. Thank you guys for have watched the video. This one was all the app suggestion we have for you for your trip. We hope you is useful for your trip, and if you want you can leave a comment or
leave a like,
yes,
and a follow, please.
And
it will help us a lot. And if you have any more questions or if you need any other app recommendation, you can write us in a comment what you are looking for, and we can find it for you and make another video about it. So thank you for watching and see you next week. Ciao!
Ciao.